how's it going, boys and girls and other genders of the world? So today I'm going to answer the question that I actually get asked quite a bit, almost on a daily basis now. As you lot know from the title and probably the thumbnail as well, I'm going to be talking about why I have not received YouTube rank yet. I do have an answer, and I just have decided to not speak about it. It wasn't really in my interest to speak about this entire situation. Even though that was wrong of me, I should have just told you lot, because it's best to tell you rather than having theories surrounding the entire situation. Let me just start off by saying that I got denied from a YouTube rank. Okay, let's just say that. You might think, okay, well, why did I get denied? And no, it was nothing. It had nothing to do with my sub goal or anything like that. It literally only had to do with my past content. Obviously, that will also be raised into question, like, whatever content did you make back then? The content they are referring to is content that have been deleted off the platform for almost coming up on 2 years now. It, for some reason, to them still remains a concern, even though, once again, I'm going to repeat myself. These videos have been deleted for almost 2 years. So back in the day, I was a money-hungry piece of shit. I decided it would be a good idea to make videos showcasing and displaying and also using a hacked client. And it is something I'm not very proud of, and it is something that I try to not really talk about, because not because I want to cheat again, it is just because something I'm trying to move on from. I obviously don't want that to be the main topic that people know me from. I just have to say I apologize for not telling you, because it is just better to talk about it instead of shutting it down. These videos were sometimes on Hypixel and sometimes on other servers. That was the reason I got denied ultimately, because of my past. Even though they are completely off the internet, they are literally nowhere to be seen at all, because that's not the content I make anymore. Obviously, like, you don't see me making the same content I did when I was a money hungry piece of shit. That's not what I stand for anymore. I make content to make people smile, I hope at least. So I then applied in February and I got a response in May, so I literally waited almost 3 months to be denied, pretty much. They did also state in the denial of the application that this is not going to be a permanent decision, which leads me to this point that I am going to be reapplying, of course, once again for YouTube rank, which is also why I kind of haven't been talking about it. I really just thought that it wasn't like that big of a deal, because I knew I could just reapply again. As time passed on, I obviously should have told you, or at least gave it a simple explanation as to why, instead of letting time fly by and theories might start theorizing about why I got denied. By the time I applied for YouTube rank, I literally haven't made a single video like that, coming up on 2 years, which kind of makes me question the staff team. It's really irrelevant to the content I make now. It doesn't really showcase my channel at this current time, and my channel has been through a lot of changes. Me getting denied for something I did 2 years ago, I think it's unfair. I'm a nobody to them. Like, they obviously don't have to listen to me. I'm just a microscopic skep to their success. Obviously, they have had huge success with their server and everything. You wouldn't like to have YouTube rank. That's just a bit of a stupid question. I'm not going to sit here and just say, like, oh, I don't want YouTube rank or anything, because that would obviously be lying. And also, like, my account is completely clean. I've never had one single punishment that I'm not aware of anyway. If there is any websites you can check that on, by the way, feel free to let me know down in the comment section, because I'd love to know. I do understand where they are coming from, and they have to be cautious of who they pick. I obviously want to be as professional as I can when talking to such a large server that has such a large network of people, and they need to be able to trust them, obviously. With someone with my history, even though I don't necessarily agree with the denial, I do have to kind of just take it with my own responsibility and realize it is ultimately my responsibility. I really do wish I can still be a part of the Hypixel community. I hope people can realize that, like, the content I make back then, it's not the person I wish to be either. So then that brings me over to my next point, which is when I got denied, I then talked to my good friend Armagon, because he actually has a little bit of a brain rather than me. I'm stupid. He then brought up the fact that a ban for applying for YouTube rank, or just a normal ban in general for cheating like this, even though I've never been banned on Hypixel at all, he then said that would be 6 months. So that's why you can see that I haven't really been talking about it, because I was literally just waiting. But yeah, once again, I really hope you don't think less of me because of this situation that I did when I was 16, mind you. Like, I'm 19 now, I'm an adult. I also want to say to the Hypixel staff team that I fully respect your decision, although I really wish you lot could have just reached out to me a bit further, so we could have had a further conversation about this entire topic. Or maybe that's something you lot don't do. I fully understand. I hope I'm welcomed into the Hypixel community once again when my 6 months are over, and I really hope we can make something work. And finally, I can then have the YouTube rank, and a lot of these people that have me added. That's pretty much going to conclude this video. It's a way more serious video that I usually make, because I don't really like making these, hence why I've been ignoring it so long. I just wish you lot a good rest of your day. Happy fall break, by the way. If you have celebrated that, let me know in the comments down below. And yeah, Spinning Boy, peace.